Hey guys, if you're watching this, that means you're probably curious about my Expert Phone Secrets Bootcamp. You want to know if it's for you. So I'm going to share a couple of secrets in this video. Well, they're not really secrets, but with the number of failed secret shopper calls that we do every day, you'd swear these things are kept under lock and key. Anyway, a caller's first impression of your company is normally formed by how well that call is handled by the person that's answering the phone. You're the welcoming committee for your entire organization when somebody calls in. One myth out there is that a person needs some training and skill to answer the phone correctly. That actually comes from common sense and a script. There's no skill involved. First, that person does have to be taught and trained on how they should answer the phone. Next is teaching and coaching that person why they should answer the phone. Next, a lot of people think the reason they're answering the phone at work is because it's part of their job description and to help the customer get to the next department and the right person. People call a business because they want to spend some money. They want something. People call because they're current customers and they want something. When someone calls the sales department, they've either spent money and they'll spend more, or they're new customers that are going to spend money in the future. Now, do you know what some dealerships do out there if a salesperson fails to ask for the caller's name and number just 3 times in a single week? Right, they'll terminate your employment. The reason why is we know that question leads to billions of dollars in sales every year. We also know 95% of callers will give you their name and number if you just ask for it. That's all you have to do. But a lot of salespeople say they forget to ask. But I know, because I've spoken with them privately about it, we've recorded a lot of secret shopper calls, that they're afraid that they're going to upset the customer. We also know that callers are the closest to pulling the trigger when it comes to buying when compared to any other type of customer out there. What do walk-ins say when they walk on the lot typically? I'm just looking. What do callers say when they call in? Hey, have you got that new XYZ model in stock? How much is it? What can I get for my trade? Callers are today buyers, but you've got to know what to ask, what to not ask, what to say, and always go for the appointment. But then after you say the right things, ask the right questions, and get the appointment set, you've got to have a system to make sure that they continue on their path to visit your business, because customers will stray and not show up. I used to always have that happen when I was on the floor selling. It's that shiny object syndrome. That's why we asked during the call, is this your cell number? I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a few pictures of that exact model because it's sitting here on my showroom floor. I'm also gonna do a little video of it because they don't last very long and I wanna make sure that you see it. I'm also gonna attach my contact info with our address, and this info is gonna come directly from my cell phone. So if there's any reason why you need to get a hold of me before you show up, then you just call the number on there. 95% of people will give you their name and number. What's your first name? How do you spell your last name? What's the number I can call you back at? 60% will set an appointment with you. Can you be here now or later on today? Later, as in 2 or more like 5. 5, great. I've got an open spot at 5:10. Can you be here then? Yes. 60% of your appointments will show if you change the scheduled time by about 10 or 15 minutes. 90% of the ones that did not show, that aren't going to show, will reschedule and possibly buy from you. But you've got to call them. And once again, say the right things. And when they don't answer, you leave the perfect voicemail. But if they answer, hey John, I missed you. Are you still going to make it tonight? No. What's better time, tomorrow morning or evening? 50% of the appointments that do show will buy if you're just an average salesperson, but you cannot be average on the phone. Do you know why they'll do this? Because you asked them to with the right questions and they're in the buying frame. That's right. They're ready to buy. Never ask them when they were looking to buy, which is one of my secrets. Never ask them how soon they wanted to buy. They'll tell you, not for a few more weeks, then it throws you off. But they've already looked at websites, they've thought about it, they've talked about it, they even know how much they're okay with spending, even though they'll tell you they haven't thought about it much. Now that they've called around, They're committed. They're going to do this. And when they're in the buying frame, they're more compulsive, which is why you need them now. So as a salesperson, what is it that you can do to get them to come and see you right now? But also, what is your strategy after the phone call? What makes you different compared to everyone else they've called? Do you text them? Do you send them pictures? A video? Is there urgency for them to come and see you? What is your phone process? How are your skills? I will give you my entire process, my exact schedule that tells you how to increase your sales without any extra time at work than you're putting in right now. In fact, you'll be able to work fewer hours and get more sales than you are right now. Get your process fixed and develop your skills. You can see the red reserve my spot button, and all you have to do is click it. Look, here's the thing. I offer a lot of free content, but if you want all the good stuff, the entire process, then make sure you show up to my next boot camp that's coming to you. Check me out at TommyAdy.com.